Hi, everyone, and welcome back to K-pop Appreciation. My name is Simon, and today we're going to be appreciating GFriend's latest comeback release, MAGO. For those of you new to the channel, this isn't a first-time reaction kind of thing. I've watched this video countless times already. I'm a little obsessed with the song. I really like it a lot. Yeah, what we're gonna do here instead is we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch the official music video two times. Okay, first time I won't pause, I won't stop or anything. No interruptions. I might make a comment here or there, and that's about it. The second view through, I definitely will pause at certain points to share my observations and thoughts about the song, the video production, the choreography. Yeah. Okay. Nothing super complicated there. If you're new to K-pop, GFriend is a third generation girl group. What, the debut 2014, I believe? Yeah. Six girls. GFriend is well renowned for they're great at synchronized dances. They're very much in sync with each other. They look great when they dance. They're all wonderfully talented. If you're a fan of GFriend, you're known as a buddy. Okay. Yeah. GFriend's company was recently bought out by Big Hit Entertainment. Big Hit Entertainment is the agency that runs BTS, the biggest boy group in the world right now. K-pop, Western pop, doesn't matter. Okay, that what I just told you is a fact. All right. So they're under under the purview of Big Hit Entertainment. And ever since that buyout, the CEO of Big Hit Entertainment, Bang Shiuk, wait, is that his name? Yeah, I think so. I just call him CEO Bang. He's a producer and writer of music himself, and he's been getting involved with GFriend's releases, starting this year, really, and I think they've been great. Anyway, this song, I like to set expectations. It's a retro song. Everyone's jumping aboard. Everyone in K-pop seems to be jumping aboard like the retro hype train. Okay, I love the song. Let's just get right into it. Here is GFriend's MAGO. If you're new to K-pop, I'll call out the name of the girl. Like this girl walking right now, that is the leader. That is So1. Oops. Get rid of the commercial. There we go. Oh, that smile. I was not expecting that kind of opening when she ripped open her shirt when I first saw this. And then the next person will jump in the frame. That's Umji. There's Umji. They're Mangne, the youngest. That's Shinbi, their main dancer. Yerin. Told you it was retro. You're getting like that guitar, that 70s, 80s guitar. That's Yuju, their main vocalist. We're going to be talking about the visual style of the video, or the cinematography. Very reminiscent of 70s, 80s, more 70s, I think. Soft lens close-ups. We're going to be talking about Yuju on that poll later. I like this. Yes, you. Yes, you. Very catchy. Oh. Wow. That disco ball. Alright. Getting to our bridge. And how that power walk. Oh, and so one's kick. Wow. So yeah. I mean, there's so many retro songs in K-pop this past year. The one that stands out for me would be probably a soloist named Sunmi with Borak Bam, and then Sunmi's collaboration with JY Park, Jin Young Park, JYP, When We Disco, Everglow, the rookie powerhouse from Yoha Entertainment. They came out with frickin' La Di Da, which is an amazing song. Again, very 80s. I would argue La Di Da is not even 80s inspired. It is an 80s song. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, even if you like big hit with their group BTS, Dynamite. It's been playing everywhere because the song's in English, and again, very retro feel. So with GFriend here, I remember. So okay, so what was it? February? Yeah, it was late January, early February. No, I think it was early February. They had their song Crossroads, and that was like their first album, I believe, after like their company got bought out. Okay, their company was Source Music. I mean, Source Music is still an entity. It's just that Big Hit Entertainment is a majority shareholder. So everyone's seeing like, has anything changed? And Crossroads, I would argue, is a pretty much a very stereotypical G Friend song. Especially the video and the choreography and everything, and the kind of music they sing, and it's a lovely G Friend song. Okay, wasn't exactly my cup of tea, but I still appreciate and respect it for what it was. Now, on Crossroads, if you don't know this, they promoted a B-side of that album called Labyrinth. And oh my God, I fell in love with Labyrinth. I love anime, and Labyrinth sounds like the opening song for an anime series. Okay, and it's so good. And I looked at the credits, and it's like, oh, it seems like, CEO Bang, a Big Hit, he had a hand in writing that. I think produced, and he has a production credit as well. Okay, so fast forward to not really that long ago, June, July. It was like the summer. They had a song. Their single was called Apple. Okay, and Apple was amazing. Oh my gosh! I mean, it's such a good song. I've already appreciated Apple on this channel, and sorry, I appreciated Labyrinth as well. I'll link all the G Friend stuff I've done on this channel in the description box below. But Apple was great, and Apple kind of set up like this plot, like this cliffhanger, like the girls are like witches. It's a very subtle message about being a witch. But yeah, like they were these empowered women. And so I was curious how Mago was going to turn out. Now, I understand Mago means magician in Spanish, okay? That's what they were going for. The album Mago is the title track of is called Walpurgis Night, which is Walpurgis is the name of a boss, an evil boss in this anime called Madoka Puelai Magi Madoka. No. Puelai Magi Madoka Magica. That's what it's called. Madoka Magica. Yeah. But Walpurgis Night is also like the witch's night. I think it was traditionally October 31st, right? All Hallows Eve, or was it November 1st? I can't remember. So anyway, yeah. There's a mythology, a lore behind that name. So I'm like, okay, so what Mago is going to be? I was not expecting retro. I don't think anyone was. Okay, but no one is surprised because that was the trend this year. Yeah, and I was like, wow, that was so. I'm really happy for them. So the song just came out like this past Monday. Okay, which was what, the 9th. Yeah, the 9th of, yeah, was it the 9th? Yeah, it was the 9th of November. Okay, it's the 12th of November right now, a few days afterwards. So yeah, it was right, is that right? Yeah, yeah, anyway, I'm not crazy. So unfortunately, just before they, on their showcase, Unha, she had some sort of like, excuse me, she had some sort of eye infection. So for the showcase, she wore like these pink sunglasses. I didn't even know she had an eye infection because she had a patch on, but she put the pink sunglasses on. So at first, I didn't know anything was wrong with her, and it wasn't until I was looking at the Korean news sites, and I was like, oh, she's got an eye infection. And like when they started promoting the music shows, Eunha like was not present because her doctor said you need to take a break. Yeah, I notice this happens a lot to K-pop artists. They get the eye infection. I wonder if it's because like the contact lenses. You know, sometimes this idea is like, oh, go with green, go with blue, go with some weird contact lenses, and maybe if you're not careful, you don't wash the contact lenses very well, you can get an infection that way. So I hope she feels better. Yeah, but no, I've watched. So watching the one music show, I think it was Show Champion. Oh man, the costuming is great. It's like totally like I look at pictures, my like old photo albums of my parents. Excuse me, I just burped. Sorry, I just had some soda. As I was saying, I looked at old photo albums of my parents when they were like young in the '70s, and it was like that fashion exactly. So yeah, they really they wedded themselves to that theme, that concept. Anyway, all right, let's listen to the song again. So good. Man, she's already in freaking. I didn't notice before. She's in heels. There's a reason why I take note of that. So I'm not a buddy, to be honest with you. I don't consider myself like a hardcore buddy. I like before I really started before this year. Really, the only if you ask me, Simon, can you pick out all the members of GFriend? I could say I can only do pick out one girl, and that'd be Shinbi, whose name means mysterious or mystery. Okay, that's our stage name. Shinbi was in a collaborative group back in the fall of 2018 with Sogi of Red Velvet, Soyeon of Idol, and G Idol, and who am I missing? Oh, and the goddess of dance herself, Chung Ha. Okay, and the song was called Wild Thing. It was great, and it was the four of them. Oh man, it kicked ass. Anyway, so I'm not a big like a hardcore buddy. Again, I only started getting the GFriend this year. I mean, I've listened to their other stuff, like Rough. Rough is a great GFriend song. Even as a casual GFriend fan, I acknowledge the power of that song. But yeah, one of the as I did my research on GFriend, I started to like get into them and just explore discography and watch them on variety shows. They're really tall. Like even the shortest member in the group, which I think is Umji, I'm not positive, or Unha. No, I think it's gotta be Umji. She's of average height for a Korean woman. The other five are taller than average or just tall for a woman, and so one's pretty tall. So I'm just kind of shocked that she's in heels right now. It's a common joke in K-pop circles that the GFriend stands for giant, so they're giant friend. Anyway, sorry, random trivia. So anyway, but okay, love the styling. I was like, wow. And this part right here really threw me off. Not right there, but like. Okay, first off, that smile. I mean, that smile that just lights up a room, right? And then right here, that wink, and boom, when she just busted. I was like, oh, okay, we're going for that. It's like, hey, she's ready to party. I like the sepia tone, the color. That it's because it's that washed out yellowish. It kind of gives you this old school feel. I didn't recognize Yeren at first because in Apple. In the promotions for Apple, Yeren's hair was like blonde. And that's how I could pick her out. Here she's got pink. Strawberry milk hair. So boom, hits you with Unha, whose name means galaxy. So that whole sequence, we're gonna go back. how it starts off with Unha, that first verse, and then like I just love that seamless transition. I think it's kind of adorable how after Unha's lines you have Umji pops into the frame, she sings, and then Shinbi appears, and she sings. She finishes off that verse. I just love the continue. It's that continuous shot. Boom. And boom, right there. I love it. Do you hear that guitar? There's a hint of a guitar when Yeren comes in here, and it's cool. It gives you that funky '70s sound. That there's a taste of that. Hear that? Right there. Right there again. Wow. That's all I can say. There's going to be a lot of wow moments, especially when we get to Yuju on that freaking dance, that pole. So I love that. There are 2 points in this video where like they'll like, in this case, it's Yeren pointing in beat with the melody. Right here, there. Okay, we need to talk about this. I didn't notice this at first when I watched the video. Only when I watched the showcase. And then like I watched them perform on the first on Show Champion, which is the music show on Wednesdays, that I noticed it. So when Yuju comes in, this is actually part of the choreography. Okay, my life is waiting for you. It's Yuju's line. Watch her right there. So she actually spins on one foot. Now this is not normally a big deal, but when I was watching, I don't know what kind of footwear they have on. Okay, I can kind of guess now. It's platforms with heels. Okay, the heel is not like a stiletto heel. Okay, but you know what? I'm not a woman. I've never had the need to wear heels. Okay, but I've been told it can be a little tricky. Now platforms, shoes, not so bad, but still the fact that she can do that and just spin, pirouette, right here, bam, that twirl. And I was like, wow. I found out later that she, growing up, I think she took like dance, not just dance, it was like was it ballet or something? Yeah, I'm not surprised. And she's, I mean, it could be argued that okay, so Shinbi is the main dancer of GFriend, right? But it could be argued like if each girl in GFriend could be the main dancer of any other K-pop group. They're that good. So and so I think you can understand me why I completely missed her spinning on her leg like that, because when she comes in, her voice, it's like a bell, just comes in. Right here, my life is waiting for you. And that whole chorus, yes, you. The producer. So CEO Bang has writing credits for the song, right? But the producer is this guy named Frantz. Frants, capitalized. And Frantz has done a lot of stuff I like for Sun Mi, who's my favorite K-pop soloist. Yeah, and he actually did Bora Bam, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure he did. Anyway, but no, it's Hakuna Matata. I love how they say it. Hakuna Matata. So I like how, so earlier, like when it was Yeren's shot and she was like in her room, like she had the blow dryer, again, I mentioned it's like a sepia tone, like washed out color, right? It's that washed out yellowish. Here, like there's this blue, and then the blue, it's enhanced by the, actually, I don't know if it's blue anymore. I think it's more pinkish, a pinkish color. You get those retro vibes. I know why I said blue, because the curtain behind them is blue. But yeah, you got like a lot of, not so many hard focus, like the soft focus on the lens, so it's a little washed out. And yeah, just the shots, the lighting really helps bring you back to the 70s. So, sorry, they all look great there. I pause. this threw me off. I was like, wow. Because in Apple, Unha had long blonde hair. It wasn't super long, but it was long. It was blonde. It was longer blonde hair. But in Labyrinth and in Crossroads, she had like short pink hair, right? It was her, not MG. I'm not kidding. It was, yeah, she had the short pink hair, and so, and I noticed I've gone on GFriend internet like discussion boards, just seeing what they say, and there's a debate that's like, oh, how does Unha look better with short hair or long hair? And the answer is both. The answer is yes. So I like how they go back and forth. If you look at Unha's makeup, I mean her hair. I remember when I saw that part, I was like, my mouth just dropped open. I don't get overwhelmed by the beauty of K-pop artists very often. Okay, I'm kind of used to it, because I mean, it is a beauty. Hate it or like it, but beauty is commodified in K-pop. Okay, I would argue that's not the only industry that beauty is commodified in. So I'm kind of used to it at this point, but just that shot. Okay, I mean, ignore for a second, Yuju's wonderful figure and her pose, but like you can see the light bouncing off the disco ball. Hence, how you see the specks of light behind the bar, on the bar there. That backdrop of the bar. It's that soft purple. I mean, what a great shot. So, sorry, I just like swallowed. Yeah. I love that. Oh my god! I remember when I watched this like for the ninth time that first day it came out. I replayed this part right there. Doom, 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 doom. I mean, it's cute and it's catchy too. So. Yes, you. I love that. I love how. So hold on. So you had. So here, so there's shot. It goes to this back to the shot where they're in formation. They're dancing. Eunha's in the center. She's got her long hair, but it immediately, switches back to her in the wig there. I'm assuming, actually, I don't know now which is the wig and which is her real hair length. I'm not sure, but yeah, great shot of her. Fun fact: in Korea, when you buy the cell phone, the Samsung Galaxy, you can get Eunha's voice into your phone. Like they have some sort of collaboration thing, and like she'll tell you like it's kind of like how we use Siri for Apple and whatever. So she'll tell you, "Oh, wake up now!" Da, 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 da. So I think that's really cool because it's clever, like 'cause her name does mean Galaxy, so it's good marketing. Oh my god. Man, the only time I've ever been this shocked with a K-pop artist on the poll like that, it would be the leader of Mamamoo, Solar. So, wow. So, the sex appeal of Yuju notwithstanding, you have to respect her sheer physical fitness and athleticism, because it's not easy to do those, to move around on the pole. Okay, so believe me, I've talked to strippers and I've asked them this question. So yeah, tick tock, tick tock. Fun fact, there's that YouTube channel, Studio Choom, which likes to do like they'll film like the choreography versions of videos. I'll be honest, I almost picked that one to do for a second view through, but the video is just so well shot. That's why we're watching the video twice. Studio Choom lately they've been having like their series of like artists of the month. Like last year they had Cheon, who's the main dancer for Eyes One. It was like a spotlight. And this month it's Shinbi of GFriend. So check it out. So Power walk. Okay, so Sowon really does kick her leg up in the actual choreo. So yeah, this is not just for the video. Boom, kick. And hold on, sorry. If you look at just the styling, oh man, you got to give it props to the wardrobe department. You know, they really went for 70s retro. Like on the left, all the way where Yuju is, like she's got bell bottoms on, and so does so wait, shouldn't yeah, that's so on as well. Yeah. You get Wrecking Ball vibes there. You know, if you've ever seen the Miley Cyrus video, Wrecking Ball, yeah, and Yuji just being on that disco ball is yeah. Tick tock, tick tock. Ah, right there. Just hold on for a second. Let me go back. That whole shot. Okay, sorry. I mean, okay. Hold on. Did we just stop on YouTube? Okay, right there again. That whole lens flare for each of the the lights is being reflected. That whole shot just screams 70s. And yeah, they committed to the concept and the theme of the video, which is amazing. Hats off. So wow. I mean, you know, the one bad thing about trends, not just in K-pop, but like in any trend, like in TV, movies, popular media, you know, the trend gets overused, right? And then it gets stale and old. And, you know, I'm kind of afraid. I love retro stuff. You know, I love 80s music. Um, and although I would argue this is more late 70s than 80s, because I'm old enough to remember this stuff. So, but yeah, but no, we're just excuse me, just when I thought, you know, you can't go any more with retro in K-pop, now GFriend comes along and shattered all my expectations in a good way. So yeah, I hope they win at least one time on a music show. They should. I mean, November's kind of a crazy month. I think all yeah. Yeah, they could still, yeah, I think they got a shot. I mean, a lot of great groups just came back this month. Monster X, Mamamoo, Twice. That was last week. GFriend here. You're gonna and BTS comes back at the end of the month as well. So you know, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I mean, we benefit anyway. Well, listen. Thank you for spending the past 28 minutes of your life with me. I appreciate your time as always. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back soon, another one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and be good to each other. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye for now. Thanks.